Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the Card Closet for another episode. Appreciate you being here. A couple videos back I mentioned and briefly showed a stack of Panini Revolution cards that I had received in my latest ComC order. So in this video I'm going to show them in more detail. My goal with Panini Revolution is to get one sample of each parallel from each year. There are a number of parallels that Revolution is doing each year. They've been coming and going, they've been trying different things, and I'll kind of walk you through the history of that. So let's get started. The first year that Panini Revolution was out was 2015-16, and they are incredibly shiny. I'm really attracted to these cards because they remind me of the 1990s, honestly, and just the fun things that were going on with cards. So I've picked Revolution to kind of be that product line where I just have a little fun. I'm not going for team sets. I'm not, that's for the silver prisms, that's for the mosaics. I just want one sample of each example. So in 2015-16, the base cards look like this. Extremely shiny. They almost have kind of a gold dust look to them on the surface of the card. So that's your base card from 2015. They had a parallel called Angular, which was only out the 1 year. After 15-16, they got rid of the Angular. So this is what the Angular looks like of the same card. Then another parallel that they had in that set was called Cosmic. And the Cosmics look like this. And they are serial numbered to 100. I also have a Jordan Clarkson Cosmic. And then there was the Futura, which looks like this. The Futuras were numbered to 25. And then there was Galactic, which is kind of the top one, if you will. They're not serial numbered, but they supposedly are one per case. And I've seen some people online trying to figure out how many were made. And they came up with the number 11 of each player. 11 Galactics of each player. Not sure how accurate that is or not, but that is one pretty card. All right, and then they had one called Infinite, which I really like. Infinite has that mojo look to it that Panini Prism has some parallels of. So that's Infinite. And then there is Nova. Nova only lasted 1 year. They got rid of this parallel right after this year. So short-lived. And then finally the last parallel that first year was called Sunburst. I can catch the light right, it looks like a bunch of sunburst light coming out of it. And these are serial number to 75. There we go. All right, so that was 15-16. Revolution must have had a good, successful first year because they came out with it another year of it in 16-17. So let's take a peek at what we've got here. They had the base again, of course. Got D'Angelo Russell as my Laker of the Year since Kobe was retired. Did not have any playing day cards in this set. So again, it's got that gold dust look to it on the base. Cosmic Parallel was back and numbered to 100 again. Futura was back, but this would be the last year of Futura. So 2 years of Futura and then it was gone. Serial number to 25. Infinite was back with that mojo look again. Sunburst was back again. The sunbursts are a little more prominent this year than the year before. And then they added 2 new parallels. Astro, just got the stars in the background there. And Fractal. Kind of got that gear look to it in there if you peer in there really closely. So that's Fractal. And another thing they started doing this year was they put the name of the parallel up at the top on the back, so it was clear which one you were looking at. 17-18. So I do not have a Galactic of 16-17. That's the only one I'm missing. 17-18 comes along, and my player of the year this year, I picked Brandon Ingram. I've been fortunate that the Lakers have at least had some interesting players every year to pick somebody. So this is the base in 17-18. Once again, it's got that dusty stardust, gold dust look to it. They had a Cosmic again, serial number to 100. I do not have a Galactic from this year. Sunburst was back, numbered to 75 again. Astro, back again. Probably one of my least favorite. Just putting some stars back there seems kind of amateurish. But I do like this Fractal. Fractal was back. Just a lot of colors and a lot of shine happening there in that card. Love it. And then they added a bunch, well, a bunch is in 5 new parallels in 1718. So the first one that's brand new is what they call the Chinese New Year, which we kind of in the hobby probably think of this more as cracked ice. And a lot of the ones you see on eBay are actually called cracked ice. Another new one that they brought in was cubic, numbered to 50. But if you look real carefully, you can see cubes. Another new one they did was called Groove. Kind of that 70s design look to it, groovy look. And then Impact was also new that year. It's kind of got those explosions like when you make impact with something in a cartoon, like a pow or a wham. So that's Impact. And then the other one, which was brand new, was Lava. So we're going to go to Brooke Lopez here for the Lava parallel. And these guys were numbered to 10, so these are tough to find. This is the only Lava I have. The next 2 years I haven't picked one up yet. All right, so that was 1718. Product came back again in 1819, obviously. My guy of the year is mainly going to be Kyle Kuzma. So 1819, here's what the base card looked like. They had these big color parts to the face of the card, which takes a lot of the color and brilliance out this year, in my opinion. Cosmic was back, numbered to 100 again. See how you just don't quite get the full effect because of those dark areas of the card? And then Sunburst. Lonzo Ball is our model for this card. Sunbursts are numbered to 75 again. Astro was back with the little stars in the background again. As was Fractal. Also got another Fractal of Lonzo Ball. Just not quite the shine this year. Then Chinese New Year again, with that cracked ice look. And Cubic was back. I have a degree in mathematics, so I'm kind of a purist when it comes to geometry. Cubes have 4 sides, and the shapes in the background here are 6-sided. So this is a cubic parallel, but these are not really cubes. I'm sure that doesn't bother anybody but me. And then we've got Groove with that 70s look again. Tough to get a lot of, there we go. And then finally the Impact again. And I do not have the Lava, and I do not have the Galactic from 1819 to show. All right. Then finally, the current product, 1920. I've got a ways to go. I've just started picking these up. I've only got 4 so far. One more, a 5th one, I should say, sitting at Comp C right now, which will come. But this is the base. It's got that, like I say, that gold dust, sparkly dusty look to it on the base. Here's the Astro. Chinese New Year, which is more and more being referred to just as New Year. Your guess is as good as mine what a cracked ice design would have to do with Chinese New Year, unless it's supposed to be firecrackers going off in the sky. And then the last one I have is the Groove. The serial numbered ones, which I don't have yet, like Cosmic, Sunburst, Cubic, they're going for really high prices for LeBron. So I may have to relent and pick another Laker player just to get them a little bit cheaper. Which is fine. I'll still meet my goal of having one of each. And then the one that I have in waiting is the Impact, which is a Kyle Kuzma Impact sitting at Comp C. So sorry about that. I hit 17 minutes here. Didn't mean to go that long, but I didn't want to just flip through these really quick either. I kind of wanted to document the history of Panini Revolution. Lots of shine, lots of fun. If you're looking to just have a shiny, fun product to collect, I would suggest you pick Panini Revolution. It is really awesome. Shout out to Eric at Those Back Pages, who did a video a while back where he showed 1 or 2 of these, and that really piqued my interest, and I looked into it more, saw all the different parallels, and that really got me into it. So it's been fun collecting these and the shine and all the different designs. So thank you very much for joining me, everybody. This is Eric from the Card Closet, and we'll talk to you again soon.